Hello friends, Deborah Palmer coming to you from my hotel room in Denver, Colorado. I've been here at the Empower Network Don't Be a Wussy 2013 event. And dogs are barking, so I'm here icing my feet in the bathtub in the hotel room. Hi piggies. Okay, so I was sitting outside the convention center waiting for my team member Evan Scoresby to get out of another meeting. And I had just gone down and picked up a souvenir at the Hard Rock Cafe and then stopped by and had myself a taco and met another team member at Taco Bell, which was really fun. A gal from Missouri that's also on the Prosperity team, but we'd never connected. And so these events are really cool for that reason. But so I went back down and sat in front of the convention center and kind of soaked in the nightlife and marveled at how just a few hours earlier the convention center had been crawling with people and now it was all quiet and the event was over. And whenever one of these events are over, I feel like it's Christmas Day in the afternoon when all the presents are open and there's this little bit of a letdown. And you're like, dang, it's time to take down the tree. Anyway, I wanted to share with you this story. As I was sitting there about to make a video about this very thing, I was approached by a homeless man. And he told me that he asked me for money. He said, I just got out of prison. I'm like, great, super. I don't know if I screamed if anyone would come running or not. Some of the things that happen. Anyway, so he's like, I just got out of prison. I'm an immigrant, and you could tell he was for real. He did have an authentic accent, and he says my work visa has run out, and they impounded my van, and that complicated things. And I told him I just carried my card, and I'm sorry I didn't have any cash that I could share with him. He says, you don't even have any change? And I said, no, I've developed a policy where I tell people to keep the change. And I said, I was just down at Taco Bell, and I told the lady to keep the change. So it's all about mindset and your relationship with money, and that will be the topic of another video. But this homeless man, of course, was disappointed that I wasn't going to give him a handout. But I hope that I imparted something even more important. I told him that he had everything he needed to be successful already inside him. Do you know that? Do you know that you have everything you need to be successful already inside of you? And I suggested, because he needs money, and he's in the downtown Denver area. And in the downtown Denver area, they have this fun little mall, and there's street performers out there. And while I was standing in line at Taco Bell, there was a street performer. He's got his face all painted. He's very tall and in full costume. And as I stood behind him, he turned to me and he said, hey, the best deals are right over there. And he pointed up to the value meals, which I ended up getting because it's just exactly what I wanted. And for, a drink and chips and my taco for less than $3. But he had a rapport with me. He was just like, hey, that's where the best stuff is. And it was priceless. And as he stood there, he watched another gal that was painting the face of a blind man. And so I told this homeless man, after having this encounter with the street performer, I said, you know what you need to do? I said, you need to go down to where the street performers are. He said, oh, I can't get in front of people. I said, if you paint your face, you can get in front of anybody. And he started processing this. And he says, but what would I do? And I said, well, you look at what these other guys are doing and you model yourself after them, but you use your own talent. And he's like starting to think again. And he said, maybe I could sing in Croatian. I said, there you go. And off he went. I hope he took action, because a few bucks today, while he gets some things worked out with his work visa, so that he can go to work at a construction site, which will get him out of that first level of poverty that he's having to deal with right now, and the low self-esteem. But I imparted to him that he had value. You have value. And all you need to do is look within you. The magic doesn't happen externally from the outside. You can't count on anybody but yourself. You have what you need to be successful right there. You just got to take action on it. That's the message for today, friends. Over the next several days, I'm going to be sharing some really incredible insights that I took from this Denver event. It was power-packed. This Empower Network is a professional development company disguised as a money-making machine. And when I first was introduced to Empower Network, I had some doubts. It was early on. They'd only been there a few months. And there was a little bit of a trust issue with me. In fact, as I started building my blogs on this blogging platform, I would save my blogs in a Word document just in case the platform ever disappeared. I mean, that's the trust issue I have. I don't do that anymore because I trust this company. But after this weekend and after the announcement that they made, so I'm letting you in on a little bit of a secret here. Something very, very big is about to come out from Empower Network in the next 60 days that is going to change the face of the internet. And that's all the more I can say. Keep your ear to the ground. Listen closely, because anybody is going to be able to use. I can't say anymore. I just can't. But we're very excited, and I would love for you to connect with me, and I'll let you know what I know as soon as I know it, and can make it available for you. These events, you go to and you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, so we have to be very careful, and not say too much before it's time. So something big is right around the corner, and I want you in on it. So connect with me, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a good night.